Hi guys, so I'm going to be teaching you today how to make your brows look the same. The technique you're going to use to make your brows, when you draw your brows with a pencil, how to make it look the same. So on this model you can see that I have drawn the other brows. I'm yet to finish the other brows. So let me finish the other brows and I'll show you the technique we use in making your brows look the same. So now I'm done with using a pencil, so I'm going to take a concealer 2 shades lighter than hers to highlight. The technique you use in making your brows look the same is using a concealer and an angled brush. I'll highlight the brow bone area, then I'll use her own shade to also work on the upper part of the brows. So as I'm highlighting, whatever I need to reduce to try to make the brows look perfect, this is the perfect time for me to do that. I use my angled brush and the concealer to give it a neat sharp edge, and at the same time the arc look. One thing you should always make sure you do when you want to apply the concealer is make sure you stand in front of the person so that you can see exactly what it is that you're doing, so that you will know what you need to reduce, and if you need to still use a pencil, use a pencil. But the only way you can know is when you stand directly in front of that person. Don't stand by the side. So as I'm using the concealer on the other side, I'm also looking at the other brow that I've done to see if there's anything else I need to do, anything else I need to reduce so that they can both look the same. So right now I'm blending into the skin as usual, like I told you. So far the brows look the same. So now I'm going to take concealer that is her shade and clean up the upper part. can see that as I'm applying the upper part of the concealer, I'm also reducing the edge, the length of the edge, so that it has that pencil-like look at the extreme end. On this other side, I feel that the extreme end is a little bit bigger than the other side, so I'm going to use the concealer to reduce it. So you can see how the concealer and the angled brush is reducing the length. I'm doing it in slow motion because I'm also looking at the length of the other side so that it can be the same. So you see how I was able to reduce the length using an angled brush and a concealer. So I clean up this side, make it look neat. I blend into the skin too. So now I'm going to take a powder and set the concealer that I've applied. Then I take a brow brush and brush the beginning of the brows so that it can look as natural as possible. Okay, so this is the technique of how you can make your brows look the same using a concealer and an angled brush. The brows look perfect, they look the same. So I hope you gained something from the class. Thank you.